Students, my name is Sumit Mehta. So in today's lecture we will discuss about some questions based on vectors algebra. Okay, I am writing down the question number 1. So students, this is a question given to us in which it's stated as find unit vector in the direction of a vector given as a vector is a sum of 3 unit vectors. Means this is 2i cap plus 3j cap plus k cap. Okay, so to find the first unit vector we need to find out the magnitude of this vector, so which is 2 square plus 3 square plus 1 square, which is root of 14. So a unit vector is vector a upon mod of vector a, means 2i cap upon root 14 plus 3j cap upon root 14 plus k cap by root 14 is the unit vector in the direction of vector this. Okay, so this is how we find out the unit vector. Okay, now let's move to question number 2. So student, here is question number 2, which states that write the direction cosines and direction ratios of this vector. So note that ABC of a vector, the direction ratios which are given by ABC of a vector are xi cap plus yj cap, yj cap plus zk cap are just the respective components of the vectors. So in this vector, as you find, so a will be 1, b will also be 1 and c will be minus 2. So if you compare this vector, okay, so these are the direction ratios of the vector. Now we need to find out the direction cosines. So as you know, the direction cosine is the ratio a over mod r, means where a is 1 and we need to find out the mod r, the means the magnitude of vector r, which will be 1 square plus 1 square plus minus 2 square, which is root of 6. So that will be root 6. And so this is direction cosine first, which means the cos alpha angle. M is cos beta and this is given by b by r, which will be also 1 by root 6, and n will be c by mod r. This is cos gamma. This will be minus 2 by root 6, where r is this. So the direction cosines are 1 by root 6, 1 by root 6 and minus 2 by root 6. So these are the 3 direction cosines. Okay. Now let's discuss a question based on section formula. So let me write the question first. So students, here is the question number 3 on section formula, which states that consider 2 points P and Q, okay, with position vectors. Let me draw. So let's say this is point P and this is point Q, and the position vector of vector OP, so this is origin, this is given as 3a minus 2b vector, and OQ is given as a vector plus b vector. Find the position vector of R which divides the line segment joining PQ. In the first case, it is internally in the ratio 2:1. So this is R. So for the first case, when internally, this is internally case, so the OR can be find out. What we need to multiply is 2 multiply by vector A plus vector B, means OQ, plus 1 multiplied with 3a minus 2b, means OP. upon 2 plus 1, which is 2a plus 2b plus 3a minus 2b. So 2b got cancelled out upon 3. So we are left with 5 by 3 of vector A. This is the case when the vector R divides internally. Okay. So now the second case, externally. So what is the difference between when the vector R divides internally and externally? In place of this plus sign, it will replace by a negative sign only. Okay. Means now OR vector will be denoted by 2 times A plus B vector minus 1 times 3A minus 2B over 2 minus 1. So we are left with minus of A plus 4B upon 1. So I can rewrite it 4B minus A vector. So this is OR vector in case of when it divides externally. So now I hope students we are pretty clear about the basic questions, or you can say the questions based on vectors algebra. And in the next lecture we'll discuss about the scalar products of two vectors. Okay, so stay tuned for that lecture. Thank you students. Happy learning. Stay blessed.